What's up everyone and welcome to part 1 of our Sunday Double Down. In this lesson we're going to be drawing Sadako from The Ring. Now for this character we're going to be covering the left side of the face with the hair. So from the center let's move over towards the right side and draw in the upper eyelid. So right here we're just going to curve up and then out. Let's go back to the inside and curl up the brow, coming in and then up. Let's tuck the eye in underneath the eyelid. Starting from the inside and draw a half circle, coming down and pulling that up on the outside. And then we're going to push the pupil towards the top of the eye. Starting from the inside, we're going to step in, curve down, and then up. Let's fill the pupil in black. Now I'm going to add a thick fold along the bottom of the eye. Starting from the inside, I'm just going to come down a little bit lower along the bottom, and then just pull that up on the outside. Now I'm going to move back to the center of our page and draw on the bottom edge of the nose. We're going to line up at the bottom edge of the eyelid, move to the center. Let's start on the left, curve the nose, coming down and then up. Now I'm going to step up and draw a short curve, going up and then down for the bridge of the nose. Let's move down and draw on the mouth. Starting back on the left, let's curve up in the middle and then back down. Now I'm going to step down and draw a short line going across the lower lip. Let's add a fold on the right side of the nose. Starting up here, curve out, and then down. Now we're going to move up above the right eye and draw the hair coming down towards the left. So from the pupil, we're going to step up. Let's start with a point. Now from here, it's going to curve out, around the side of the nose, and then down towards the mouth. And then we'll taper that back up, going up towards the top. Let's bring the hair down towards the bottom. Starting up here, curve out, and then back in around the mouth. I'm just going to bend this down and then out. Let's go back up to the top and draw the inside edge on the right side. Starting from the top, we're going to go around the eye, down. I'm just going to pull that in, and we'll just taper that back up with a short line. Now I'm just going to curl this around and then back out towards the same height that we have on the left. Now we're going to move back up and draw the bottom edge of the head. Starting from the left side, curve down in the middle, and then bend that up on the right. Now I'm going to go back up to the top and draw the outside of the hair. From this point, we're going to step up, start with another point. Now from here, I'm just going to curve up towards the top of the head, round up the head, and then come down on the left side. And from here, just going to pull that in towards the head, bend that back out, and then come around and then in. Let's add a couple points along the bottom. Starting back on the left, curve up and in, come down and in. I'm just going to go back up. I'm going to curve in the opposite direction towards the bottom, curving in and then down. Let's go back up to the top and layer the right side in behind. So we're going to step up, curve the hair going up, round up the head, and then come down the side. Let's add a bump coming out. Come down and out towards the right. Round this out, coming back in. And we'll just pull this in towards the bottom point. Let's go back up to the brow and add a fold. Starting right here, we're just going to curve up and then across. Let's draw the edge of the collar underneath the chin. We're going to start back on the left, curve down, and then up. And then we're going to draw on the side of the body. Over on the right side, just underneath the head, we're going to curve out and then down towards the hip. Let's line this up on the left side, curve up, and then in behind the hair. Let's connect the hips with a curve. Starting back on the left, come down in the middle, and back up. I'm going to step up and draw that same curve. I'm also going to add a couple folds along the top and bottom. Let's start over on the left, curve out and up, move over towards the right, go in the opposite direction. I'm going to step down and curve out and down on both sides. And now we're going to move out to the hips and draw on the side of the dress. Starting from the left hip, curve out and then down. Go to the right side and do the same thing. And now we're going to add some folds along the bottom of the dress. Starting from the left, curve down and then up. Go to the right and do the same thing. And we'll connect the inside with another curve, going down and then up. Let's add a fold along these 2 points. Starting on the left, go up, and then just bend that in. Now we want to add that dirt stain going across the bottom of the dress. So we're going to start on the outside. We're just going to wiggle a line going across, just randomly, going across those folds, and then over towards the right. And then we'll add a couple spots, starting on the top left. Let's go a little bit bigger in the middle, and one smaller one on the right. And we'll tuck the feet in underneath the dress, leaving a small gap in the center. Let's go to the left side, curve down, and then up towards the heel, move over towards the right, and do the same thing. And then from the outside of the heel, we'll curve back down, and then up towards the toe. Let's draw on the first toe. From the outside of the foot, we're going to curve around and back in, almost like drawing a C. Then we'll stack 2 more toes on the outside, starting from the top left, curve around and in, and we'll do that one more time. And then from the top of the first toe, we're going to curve up and in underneath the dress. Let's move back up and draw on the arms. We're going to start halfway between the chin and the bottom of the belt, so right about here, curve the arm going out, and then down towards the wrist. Line this up on the right, and do the same thing. And then from the wrist, we're going to draw a small half circle for the thumb. At the end of the thumb, we'll add a bracket. And we'll curl 3 fingers around on either side, starting from the bottom of the thumb, come down, and then up around that bracket, step down, curve down and up, and then the third finger we're going to start on the side, curve out, then the arm coming up and in behind the hair. Now the arm's going to continue in between, so we're just going to pull this up and in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Let's draw the edge of the sleeve. From the wrist, we're going to step up, curve up, and then out. Line this up on the right side. We're going to go in behind the hair, then continue on the outside. And that's pretty much it. There's Sadako from the ring. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Happy Halloween, and we'll see you again soon.